Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Mangs, and a little over a week ago, I started sitting down and I just started working on a ROM out of the blue. I don't really know why. I just sat down, I started making a map, I placed enemies, and I wrote some intro dialogue, and I was like, I don't know why I'm doing this, but it's kind of fun just to mess around with Fire Emblem Builder. And then I asked myself, could I make a Fire Emblem hack in a week? If I make it 7 chapters, and I spend 1 day working on each chapter. And here's the results. Fire Emblem, the Swinging Sword. So, why did I make this hack? I guess it was just to challenge myself. I wanted to see if I could do it on my own. Now, that's of course not to say that I didn't ask for help. I had to ask for help multiple times, but the one rule that I refused to break, that I set for myself when I started this, was that I would never physically send the ROM over to someone else to have them do something for me. If I encountered a problem, I could ask for help from my hacking friends, but I would have to be the one to solve the problem with their directions. They could send me screenshots and give me directions, but I needed to fix everything myself. The only thing that I have not done myself in this ROM are the character palettes. I physically cannot do them because I am colorblind, so DS Noon had to help me out there. Now, of course, I haven't done the portraits myself. They are from Clockinator's free-to-use repo, the same portraits that I use whenever I stream Fire Emblem 6. But every other aspect of this hack I've done myself. All the maps are made by me, but if you take a closer look at them, you will see that they are just reskin versions of the originals. All I've done is just rearrange a little bit of terrain, add a couple extra trees and mountains here and there, and it's actually amazing how original you can make a map look with very few changes. The story is very simple. It follows Marp and his brave adventures. They're gonna go fight the evil empire. And that's pretty much the plot. Don't expect too much of it. I made this hack in a week. It's pretty jokey and silly, but the one thing that I did want this hack to be was fun. I hope that it's fun to play. It should be very challenging, and since it's only 7 chapters, that does mean that your units will level up very quickly. You will get to promote your units in this hack. I estimate that around chapter 3 to 4 is when you'll start to promote your units. And since experience gains are so fast, growth rates are actually very low across the board in this hack. So you'll be lucky to get more than 1 to 2 stat ups per level up. I had to make it this way so that characters wouldn't just snowball out of control and break the game. If you want to check out the growth rates of the characters, there's a Google Doc linked in the video description where you can go and check them out. But I think what you guys want to know right now is, how do I download this hack? Well, it's quite simple. If you click the link in the video description or in the pinned comment section, that will take you to the Discord channel known as the Mangs Hacking Archive. You can find the hack there for download, pre-patched and ready to play. Hard mode is selectable from the start, but I advise newer players to play normal mode unless you're very good at the game. I've also included a 0% growth version of the ROM if you're insane, and you'll know that you'll be playing this ROM because Marp will have a slightly different portrait. So anyone who wants to take on this challenge, be my guests. It would be fun to see some of you try it. But yeah, go download the hack and have fun with it. I'm probably going to stream it myself. I'll do a Iron Man stream. I think I can get through the hack in 1 night. It's only 7 chapters, and the chapters aren't super long. So I estimate that most people should be able to beat this in like 2 to 3 hours, maybe a little bit more, depending on how much you're struggling with the chapters. So yeah, I'm gonna let you guys play it for a week or so, and then I'm gonna stream it on my channel, and it's gonna be a lot of fun, I think. I'm pretty happy with how this hack came out. I think it's pretty fun to play myself, but I'm looking forward to hearing what you guys have to say about it. The last map is very challenging, and I think a lot of you guys are going to struggle with it. So yeah, as with everything I release, you know, if you happen to play it, if you make a video of it and upload it, I'll stop by your comment section and say hello. It's always fun for me to watch other people play my hack. And yeah, I made this hack in a week, give or take, and I'm pretty happy with it. It was a fun challenge, and yeah, go check it out and let me know what you think. Now, before I end off this video, there are a couple things I like to say about the hack itself. I'm gonna include this in the readme, but I know not everyone will read that, so there are 2 things that is really important if you want to play this hack. First of all, please use Visual Boy Advance, the emulator. I'm going to throw a link to that in the video description as well. People use all sorts of weird emulators, and some emulators read code differently, which can result in some very weird bugs that I have absolutely no control over. So please go download Visual Boy Advance, preferably Visual Boy Advanced M. It's a special version of the Visual Boy Advance that I use. So if you use exactly the same emulator as me, you should have the smoothest experience. If you do encounter a few bugs, I'll probably fix them if there's anything game-breaking, but I had one person playtest this entire ROM, and I think he found most of the bugs. It's a pretty simple ROM, so I don't think it should contain that many errors, hopefully. The other thing is the support menu is bugged. If you click on it, the game freezes, and you'll have to reset or load a save state. I don't know why this happened. I guess this is just my fault for hacking a pre-patched ROM. This is part of the newest translation patch. I thought having a support menu would be pretty cool, but for some reason it just doesn't work with my hack. I don't really know why. So just don't click on it. If you do, as I said, you'll have to reset the ROM or load a save state. I couldn't find a fix for this. My apologies. So yeah, I think this is pretty much all I want to say. Go have fun with the ROM and let me know in the comment section what you thought about it. I'm very excited to see you guys play it. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. My name is Mangs, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.